Thank you all for joining. We'll be starting the webinar in a moment. Thank you all for joining. We'll start the webinar now. We have fairly good attendance now. We should be starting. So basically, we'll be doing a webinar about one of our products called the Events app. It'll just give you an overview of how you can mobilize the whole event and take it to the next level. By taking it to the next level, we mean technology-wise, how you can engage your audience, how you can inform them, how you can give value to your sponsors. We'll go over everything in the webinar. So I'll be your presenter for today. My name is Chetan Lamba. I head the sales team at the TheAppLabb. We have our Twitter channel, my channel, the TheAppLabb channel. We have our official hashtag. You can tweet your questions. You can interact on Twitter. We'll make sure that we get back to you during and after the webinar to answer any questions you may have. So the objectives of the webinar will be to actually go over how the product can benefit you as an event organizer, to engage your audience, to inform them. So basically the idea of doing a mobile app for the event is to move away from the traditional media of printing, designing, spending a bunch of money on it, and all you're getting out of it is just uh, uh, event guides and brochures, which just are left behind in the event, and nobody really cares about reading them. So the mobile app gives you the interactive way to inform your audience. So give all the media that you want to give in a way that the attendees user experience is on the next level. So we'll show you how you can inform them, engage them. How you can actually take control of the CMS of the mobile app from the back end. So we'll give you just a little bit of overview of what we do as the TheAppLabb. We are a mobile app shop in Liberty Village. We basically work in two domains. One is for the custom apps. So we work with a lot of tech startups, agencies, and whatnot, and help them with their mobile strategy, their design, and their development. And we actually go till marketing to help them to do it. So that would be a custom area that we work in, and we have our solutions that we call platforms or solution or product. So we have about 6 products. We'll be focusing on the events app today. However, we have the contest app, base app, retail app for retail chains, the learn app for the enterprise clients to educate their sales staffs, or it's more like a contest-based app where you can educate your people. Stay tuned with our upcoming updates on our website, on our social media channels regarding the upcoming webinar for the other products. If you're interested, feel free to join. A few of our clients are Auto Show, TIFF, Bamford Media Festivals, Gluten Free Expo, and to name a few who actually use our platform and got really good results out of it. So we'll just start now with the actual events app webinar. So the main question to answer is if it's the mobile revolution is here. Of course, indeed, it's here. 1.4 billion users use smartphone on the planet right now, and 87% of the world users have mobile technology, and 66% of North American has smartphones, and 91% of users keep their device within the arm length, 365 days, 24 hours. So you gotta have presence on the smartphones. And we all realize the technical revolution right now. That's why we are basically here at the webinar to learn about it. So we'll just talk about mobile at events now, specific little stats for the event space. 80% of the event attendees basically have smartphones. So 9 out of 10 users have smartphones who are attending your event. 77% attendees download the event app on their smartphone. 63% download a week before to know about it. And there are 45% of attendees participate in in-app contests, games, gamification that you do. But the sad part is yet only 9% of event planners are using mobile apps. So there's a huge void or huge area which is need to be worked on for the event planners or for the event space people that can be actually revolutionized with the mobile apps. So this is our product, the Events app. It basically will help you to, as I said, inform, engage, and manage your audience in a way, in an interactive way, and it all boils down to user experience. So there's a bunch of features, as I said, and the sweet part, as I said, is you are on the driver's seat, so you can update your mobile app of your event on the go. Any last minute changes, any quick announcements that you want to give it to your audience, that can be done in a two step process. So I'll show you how it's done. Basically, features will go in I'll give you examples with case studies how they're actually used. Um, so basically, benefits are of having a mobile app for your event. So as I said, the idea is to move away from the traditional media and actually move towards technology, how it's done. So average cost of designing of brochures and product guides are $4,000, and again printing is again 4,000. So you're spending at least $8,000 to just on printing and design costs. That can be eliminated. You can go paperless and create a green environment in a way, and it's user friendly. It's a convenience for the users because they have everything on their smartphones. You can make real-time announcements with push notifications, and you can do it as a competitive edge. We have had event organizers do a mobile app as a competitive edge because their competitors were not doing it. So you want to be first in the game. That is something we can accomplish with the events app platform. And as I said, it boils down to user experience. It increases the satisfaction of attending the event for your attendees and for your sponsors. Provide more value to your sponsors. I'll show you how. And then your attendees will be loyal to you because they will be actually part of your event on their smartphones. You can include their social media. We'll show you how it's done, and you can create a new revenue opportunities, and at the end it will increase your brand recognition. So inform piece for the platform is basically your event schedule, your speaker listing, your exhibitor listing in case of conferences, your sponsor listing. Usually events have sponsors, and then you have news and updates going on. So this is how the schedule would probably look like. For you can have 100 sessions, you can have 50 sessions. It'll have a date and it'll have a time with it. Where is it happening? Once you click on it, you can know the little bit of information about the event. In this case, it says admission is free. It can say anything regarding that session. You can post comments. You can click on I am going, and then once you click on it, it adds to your personal calendar. So it gives a lot of personalization for each attendee. They can create their own calendar, as well as they can add it to their personal calendars to know what session they have to go to in the event and what they shortlisted. So that is very personalized experience that is really appreciated by the clients. And then the great part with the social media and the news and announcement pieces, everything is real time. So your Twitter channel, your Facebook channel, your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube channel, everything will be real time. The platform or the framework gives you the ability to hook up your social media channels, and whatever you update on your Twitter, on your Facebook, will be reflected in the mobile app real time. So you don't have to update the mobile app separately and your social media separately. No, in this case, everything will be real time. So that is a really a good advantage with the platform. And then they can comment and share on it. And then also you can send push notifications. I'll show you. It's very useful tool to engage with your audience in a way. And then this is a speaker listing could look like. It can be speakers. It can be in case of conferences. It can be speakers. In case of trade shows, it can be exhibitors. with their company logo or with their person picture, their name, where they're coming from. Once you click on them, it'll give you a little bit of bio about the speaker, or it can be a company information. People can comment on the mobile app for the specific speaker or for the specific exhibitor, and you can share it on social media. They can share it, they can favorite it with a little heart button, and then they can comment on it. With the engage piece, we have, as I said, social media integration is a sweet part, which is real time. So everything you update is updated in the app right away. And then there are push notifications to engage with your audience. There's fan wall. Fan wall is basically more like a chat room for all your attendees. They can chat with each other, they can interact with each other, send one-on-one messages. So it gives a lot of networking opportunities. Then they can subscribe to your mailing list, give the feedback. There are a lot of, so framework is there. It just boils down to how the event planner or the event organizer wants to utilize those features. Then you can run little polls and then share stuff on their social media. I'll show you how it works. So social media is they have Twitter and Facebook channel. You can log into them. They can skip it if they want it, but once they log in, they can invite their friends. So they can, your audience can be your brand ambassador, getting the word out about the event. So your one attendee of your event downloaded the app. They can log into their social media, invite their 400 friends. For example, if I invite my friends of 400, my 400 friends will know this event is happening at this date at this time. Let's go do it. So they're getting the word out, increase your sale. It'll eventually lead to increase in sale of your ticket for the events and whatnot. So, and there's a monetization piece. You can run gamifications. I'll explain how that. Then that's how you invite your friends. Once you invite them, it sends the push notification in a way, and they can share on Facebook and stuff. And then once I have the session or the piece in the mobile app that I want to share, I click the share button, then I can share it with Facebook, Twitter, or even a text message. So that's kind of cool. Now in the attendees, attendees can be your people who are attending the event. It can be exhibitors, it can be whoever you want to upload the name and the company names of. And this screenshot is basically from the Bamford Media app. So they had more than 1,000 attendees. So platform actually gives you the ability to upload all the attendee list via CSV file. So you don't have to generate each record manually or individually. So you can upload all of them at once. You can search registrants, and then you can search with first name, last name, alphabetic wise, and all that cool stuff. So as I said, everything boils down to user experience. So inform and engage piece was good enough to give them good user experience, but with the enhanced user experience, you can have interactive maps for the floors of your events in a trade show example, or in a conference example. If you want to have an interactive map, or if you want to have a photo booth, you can have a frame designed to your event, and then people can take pictures within that frame. So it's bringing out the loyalty of your event, and it's bringing out the engagement, everything. They're nice to have features. If you want to stream any live speaker speaking, you can have a live streaming link and hook it up to the app, and it will show the live streaming real time within the app. So rich media is really cool. You can have a YouTube, Facebook channel. I show you the example and the leaderboard, and then you can award badges to your audience. So rich media is basically your videos and photo gallery. So you can either upload videos and audio, videos and photos, or you can hook up your social media channels. Such like for photos, it can be Instagram, Flickr, YouTube. For videos, so they'll be real time in the same fashion as Twitter and Facebook. So it'll actually help you. You don't have to upload. You can, but you can't. Don't have to. If you're uploading it on Instagram, it'll show up here right away. Location piece. I'm sorry. So location is basically where the event is happening. So people can navigate to it. They can comment on the comment is basically a very good feature for all the sections pretty much. And then they can see where the event is happening. They can click on the navigate button, and then the mobile GPS will take them to the event space. I'm sorry, I just have some water. So the pins will basically take you to the right area where you have to go. So the contest I was talking about was the basically gamification, so even games. So you can award the what platform basically does is according to the activity of the attendee of a user, app will award them points on basis of their activity. If they like something, if they share something, if they talk about something, if they comment on something, the app will give them points. And for example, you can run a quick campaign saying whoever scores 100 points in a week will get a free entry to our event, and that will encourage your audience to take part in the contest, and they will share everything on their Facebook, Twitter, and they comment on it, they favorite it. It'll engage them, and then in that process you're getting the word out about your event, and in return you're giving a free ticket to your event, or it can be a golden ticket or a badge. Then whoever scores more points, you can segregate them: monthly, weekly, daily users, or daily people who are actually taking part in your event. Then we'll just quickly move forward. There are QR codes. There are a bunch of stuff that we can do. We can have specific questions to that, or you can schedule one-on-one free consultation, and one of our team members will be happy to give you the overview. And then in the monetization and ROI piece, that's where I was talking about the sponsor visibility, giving them value, how they can do it. So you can do the registration and ticketing within the app. You can get detailed analytics, and then you have in-app ads if you decide to, and the sponsor visibility, as I said, and the geofence messages. So this is something Fanwall. People can talk with each other. They can subscribe to your mailing list, and from the back end, you can download the CSV, whoever's signed up for your newsletters and stuff. And the CMS, we have a very sophisticated CMS. It's very user friendly, self-explanatory. Even a non-technical person can do it. It gives you all signs and information to use the CMS. I'll show you how it looks like. So the content management system, this is a dashboard. You'll get a high level of what's going on, download, media, and the section, what are the popular section people are visiting, and the user activity. So this is the dashboard for the CMS. So if you click on build, that's where you build your app. So that's where you can add sections, manage sections, edit them, edit information, delete information, add new information, change the appearance, manage the content. So it's pretty user friendly. If, as you can see, it's self-explanatory. It will tell you what button you'll click and what will happen, kind of thing. In the design button, you can actually design the app, so play with the color scheme, play with the navigation style, background images and stuff. In the manage, you can moderate everything. So moderate comments, ban users, delete comments, moderate photos, and ads if you decide to. But it's self-explanatory. It says build, you build the app, design, you design the app, manage, you manage the app, manage the users and moderate it. In the engage, so this is the fun part. Now in the engage, there's a push notifications. It's very neat. If you have to send a quick notification saying, for example, your session has moved from 3 to 3:30, so you'll type a quick notification saying, hey, the session at 3 o'clock is now moved to 3:30 in hall number 39. Just a quick message to your audience, and you can schedule it for later too. In this screenshot, you will see you're welcoming your attendees at the festival. So it says welcome to the festival. You can actually schedule it for later too. So tomorrow morning, you don't have time, you're busy arranging stuff for your event. You schedule it for tomorrow morning 9 a.m. and then the CMS will shoot the push notification without even you touching the CMS. So that's very good thing that can be accomplished. And then detail analytics, as I said, you can actually have a physical reports, CSV and Excel files, spreadsheets that you can download about how many downloads you have, downloads by platform, unique hits to your sections. You can share the stats, and as I said, email subscribers, whoever signed up, you'll be able to download the CSV and add it to your mailing database and stuff. Um, Common breakdown and demographic information. Who are your demographic? Who is attending? Who's using your app? Is it teenagers, or who is it mid-age people? So you can get the demographic insights too. So this it'll look like, it'll give you a graph on how the downloads went by. You can download the CSV with this little button here, download by platform, and it very detailed analytics. As I said, all reports you can download. You can use it to analyze the performance of the event and actually know how, if it's worth doing the mobile app. Just with one mobile app, you'll know. So I'll just give you a quick case studies, a quick example of who used our app and how it benefited them. Autoshow, we all know that. Autoshow use our platform with their interactive maps, with their mailing list. Bamford Media Festival, this app is actually live right now. It's a very good example of how our platform works. I will encourage you to go and download the app. It's on iTunes Store, Android Store. Just type BWMF, stands for Bamford Media Festival, and it'll take you right through the mobile app. It'll be a blue icon. You can download and see how it works. Everything in action live. Gluten Free Expo, it goes all year around Canada, and they use our platform. And I want to give you one quick on example on how they use push notification. So they had a hundred of exhibitors exhibiting at the trade show, selling their gluten-free products. So event organizer gave exhibitors bait of saying, I will be responsible to drive traffic to your booth. So how the event organizer did was, they if within the trade show, during the trade show, in traditional media there was no way to tell your audience or engage them in any way. Now with push notifications, event organizer sent a push notification saying on booth number 40, 50% on all items are going on, or 2 plus 2, buy 2 get 2 free offer is going on. So everybody rushed to their booth. So that ultimately drive the traffic to specific booths, and then you can monetize it by charging money or royalty or whatever in the event. So that was just one example, but there are hundred of ways you can utilize the whole thing. Canadian Special Event uses our platform. Diversity Expo happened in Toronto, Royal Fairmont Hotel. Human Resource and Professional Association Conference. So it's a pretty huge conference for the HR professionals that happen in Toronto. They use our platform. Very pleased. The SRPC conference, it's for Society of Rural Physicians of Canada. There were speakers. There were tons of speakers, hundreds of speakers. There were interactive maps going on. So bunch of stuff. Next Media, Planet Africa, International Film Festival, Fashion Festival, and the Irie Music Festival. There are a few of examples that basically use our mobile app. So I'll open the webinar for any questions you may have. We are running pretty good. We are on time. That's a good thing. So I'll start taking questions and answer any other questions you may have. Okay. So one of our questions from Tushar is, what value can we provide to the sponsors through the app? So value to the sponsors is basically giving them the visibility, giving them the value of sponsoring your event. So there are a bunch of stuff that you can do with the platform. You can have a full page ads for your sponsors going on the home page, and then they will learn about the sponsors. They can sell stuff, or they can tell your attendees what they offer. So wherever you see this homepage, it can be a rotating banner for the whole homepage, and you can put the ads. You can have in-app ads for the sponsors. You can send push notifications pertaining to your sponsors, what they offer and how it will benefit them. So there are a bunch of stuff that you can do for your sponsors to give value. How our app is better than competition, from Amy. That's a pretty good question. Now, basically, there are a lot of solutions out there we know for the event space that you can use a mobile app for. but none of them would give you the user experience that our platform gives. Basically, our platform, the mobile apps are native mobile apps. By native, it means you actually go and download from the mobile app stores, iTunes Store and Google Play Store, and the app resides in your attendee's phone. There are a lot of solutions out there. HTML5 version, it's a web link. They click on it, they take it there, and then if you move out, it's not there. Like, there is no loyalty. It doesn't create any loyalty for your audience, for your attendees. And with the native experience, user experience is much better. So push notifications, the people interacting with each other, that's top notch basically. So the experience is much better. User experience, it all boils down to that. That's how it's competitive with the other solutions out there. And then we're pretty flexible in the pricing too, because the platform is already built and we are reselling it, kind of thing. So it's just, if you're doing it, if you're doing it, do it right is what we would say. Um, so now next question is, why would you recommend native app over mobile website? I just answered this question. I because the user experience is not the same. The loyalty is not there. Users are not retaining what you have to offer. So the next question would be how you monetize the piece. For the monetization piece, as I said, um, you can run event games. You can offer free ticket or free badge. Whoever scores more point in that process, uh, you're making your audience your brand ambassadors in a way, and that will actually drive a lot of traffic to your event. Okay, so the next question would be that how can we budget an app? So how do we budget an app is basically the pricing structure for the platform goes like a setup fee. So once you, for the first time client, we charge a one-time setup fee. That's a one-time fee. As when I say one time, it doesn't mean yearly or 5 yearly. It's one-time setup, and then there's a subscription fee or a licensing fee of minimum $150 a month. It goes as low as $150 a month, and that means you have a mobile app, ongoing mobile app. But in case of the events, it doesn't really apply, because events are at maximum length of 5 days, 7 days, or maximum a month. So that will be covered. Licensing fee will be covered in the setup fee only, and it's then 3 o'clock. Then you can actually use the licensing fee for the next time you come back to us. uh, Next question is, what are the setup costs? Okay, so if you want to make me say the numbers, I'll say the numbers. Basically, as I said, the setup fee and the subscription fee. So the retail price of the platform is $5,000. That is one-time payment. As I said, it's not yearly or half yearly or 5 yearly. It's a one-time setup fee. So for example, I'll give you a quick example of how you can use it. So now the first time user will come to us and ask us, event organizer ask us to do a mobile app. We'll charge upfront fee, one time setup, $5,000. And let's say the same event happens quarterly or half yearly or yearly. So next time when you come back to us, we won't charge setup fee. We will just charge the subscription or licensing fee to reactive the app in our system and give you the access to it. So we'll give you the access to the CMS, and then you can update the schedule or a little bit of artwork, whatever is required. And all you're paying is the subscription fee of $150. So no provider that I know of in North American market will give you a mobile app for $150, native mobile app, a native experience. So that is our competitive edge. That is something other providers don't have in a way. But obviously, I mean, there are pros and cons for everything. So any other questions? I'll just quickly take a look if we have any more questions. You will definitely be receiving a recording for the webinar, and I'll personally touch base if required for free consultations. So as I said, if you want to learn more, if you're thinking to do a mobile app for the event, just give us a shout. One of our team members will touch base with you and actually tell you how it will fit for your specific event, and what will the structure would look like, and how it will benefit you at the end in a way. So let me quickly see if we have any other questions here. um, Yep, that's it. So I think so as I said, touch base with us. Let us know if you have any other questions. Tweet us, email us, call us. We are there to help, and we'll answer any other questions you may have happily. So I'll wish you good rest of your day, and we'll talk next time. Thank you and have a good day.